everybody. Today we have Matchbox Moving Parts Mix 1 for 2024. And we're going to get straight into it. We got the new packaging, of course. We'll take a quick look at that. And then we have 7 models in Mix 1 here. None of them are new. New models at least. All new colors though. Moving Parts does not reissue... They don't reissue decos from the previous year like the main line does. So every year they start with new stuff, at least so far. So we're going to start with the Bronco here, and we'll take a look at the packaging. Definitely a lot easier to store than the previous packaging, but something I find really dumb is this. So of course this is here to, hold the vehicle in, of course. I know the foam piece does too. We'll take a look at that. But I just think of the design here. These people, Matchbox, literally did a silhouette design for half of every single car in the Moving Parts line this year. That seems kind of dumb to me. Unless they use like the full photo for something in-house, they just can't, they couldn't have designed just half of the car like this. And just, yep, here you go. I think that's dumb, and it doesn't look the greatest either because, of course, it doesn't line up with the car in the box at all. And, on top of that, you can't see if the decos are messed up. So, for all I know, the taillights could be on the roof, and I can't see it. Of course, we got the recycled materials. These, of course, are the recycling bin. Nothing of really interest here, but, of course, they're trying to cut down on the plastic waste, which is pretty cool. And we have 54 models this year. I don't know why they just don't number them 1 to 54 in the order they're released, because we have not gotten 45 of them already. I think that's dumb too, but yes, let's take a look. Made from recycled materials. I like the new artwork though, and I like the color combos on this packaging. The black and the orange is very clean, very simple, and very Matchbox. But like, this is the dumb part right here. I think they could have worked around that. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think they could have covered the entire vehicle, because I think, part of Hot Wheels and Matchbox, they want you to see what you're actually buying. So then you pull it out on the little foam tray here, and the wheels do lock it in like so. So I think you just press up on them and pull it out. So I don't think that's to prevent people from stealing the model at all. I don't think that's what that's for. I think that's just to hold the car in there from, loosely bobbing around in this plastic tray or this styrofoam tray or whatever it is. Because theoretically, and I know Lamley made this point too, if you're going to steal a regular Matchbox car, you have to rip the blister open anyway, and that's pretty much the same thing here. If you go in and rip this open, you're still stealing it. But of course, that adds another barrier that you can't get to the backside unless you just rip the tray right out of there. But at that point, it's pretty much like ripping the packaging apart to get the car out anyway, so there's no difference in stealing it. It's probably a longer process, but there's really no difference. See, this is what I'm talking about. How was I supposed to know that this grill looked like crap? I couldn't see it. And then there's a chip down there. I don't feel like this packaging is going to last very long, but we'll see. We'll see. You get a gray front bumper. You got your headlight details, which look good. Your gray grill kind of reminds me of that Mazda Bongo from TLV. You got black rims. They are actually painted black. Nice red. It's just a straight red. No metallic in it. Taillights look good though. Thankfully they are not on the roof. There's your Bronco badge and your Ford badge. Really great casting and a really cool release. Moving on to the GMC Hummer EV. Saw one of these in person finally. They're pretty much, they are definitely big vehicles in person, but I kind of expected that. So I was very surprised not to be thrown off by the size of them. I figured I was going to be like, whoa, that's bigger than I expected. But no, I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right. Also, I just like how goofy it looks from this. like a little clay car. I hope this doesn't ruin the axles by pushing on them to get them out of the tray. This one seems like it's the peg warmer of the mix. I think I like it a little better than the Bronco just because this metallic blue is gorgeous. And I do like the Hummer EV. It's a pretty cool vehicle. But they must have added two of these in the case. And there doesn't seem like there's enough attention or likeness for the vehicle to justify two. So they're all sitting. Like there's about 17 of these at my local Target. It's pretty depressing, but... which is probably why I couldn't find Mix 2 at all. I got Mix 2 from Diecast Car Guru. That video will be coming out pretty soon. This one, of course, has the opening hood. I know I didn't really show the opening doors, but do I really need to? And there's your frunk. Right. Pretty much the frunk instead of a hood. GMC badge there. The toe hooks are painted. You got your fog lights, and then the grill details look really good. I was really impressed with the first release, and of course they've kept up that quality. This is, that's from the tray. Taillights look really good as well, like the black trim around them. GMC Hummer EV across the back, and then your third brake light. And of course your exhaust pipes. No, I'm kidding. Those look like outlet covers or something. I don't know. I didn't get that far on the real one. This one's got the completely clear roof, which is okay. But yeah, the color on this one is awesome. I love that blue. Love that blue. And if it wasn't a peg warmer, I would say that's a contender for best release of the year. By that, I mean color. But I guess people didn't like it. Because this one was probably the second popular one. First was the Mustang, which I'll show next here. I was kind of surprised that the Mustang was as popular as it was. That's the only one in this mix I did not find. Diecast Car Guru did help me with that one, though. If you saw the latest mail call video. Yeah, I thought for sure the Evo was going to be the hardest one to find, but I found that one on the first go-around. But anyhow, this is the Land Cruiser FJ40 in its second color in the Moving Parts line. Of course, this is the Moving Parts casting. It's different than the mainline casting. I think I might still prefer the green on this one. But the tan is a very iconic color for the Land Cruiser, so can't complain too much about it. I like the white roof on it. I think they always have to do that. And it actually looks really good. There's no defects in it or anything. You got your white grille on the front. Yeah, this is a really good release, actually. I like the white and the tan. It goes good together. The sand color. Your marker lights on the side there. Toyota. And then your black grills. That's actually really nice. Very crispy front end details. I'm pleased with that. And then the taillights, you just have the taillights. That's about it. I never really understood this. I don't know why they've given it like a half bumper in the rear. I don't know. That's never really looked good to me. But of course this one has the opening doors, and it does include the actual window frame. But that of course makes it harder to open. Wow. But that makes it more accurate because the Bronco does not have the window frame. Wow, that bent these. Look at that. I popped it open and then it just shut on its own. Okay, they don't want to open. You guys get the gist. I don't have to show off all the opening parts. Not unless it's a new casting, I guess. Really pleased with this release, though. That door shuts really flush. Then this one sticks out. Oh, well. See, that's what I was talking about with the TLV. Here, gotta move them down. Next, we'll get into the Mustang in this nice metallic green. I mean, it's an awesome release. I can see why people like it, but I just wasn't expecting it to be the one I couldn't find. Kind of gives me like the Bullet Mustang vibes. I don't know if they did a green version of it. I know, or yes, of course it's green. The Bullet Mustang's green. What am I saying? I don't know if they did a convertible version of the Bullet Mustang, but I do remember the hardtop, of course. And Matchbox kind of replicated the hardtop already. So this one will actually look pretty good with the hardtop side by side. Oh my god, that color's gorgeous. I think they add like an extra color of clear coat to the moving parts cars because they always shine. You got your headlights there, your iconic Mustang headlights, marker lights down below, your Mustang badge on the grille, and all your black grille trim. This one, of course, has really easy doors to open, and it's a convertible, so you don't have to worry about the window frames. Tail lights look good. You got your GT on the rear here. They're very, very grainy decals, but it seems like when they use those, they're always lined up perfectly, so I'm not going to complain too much. Gotta take a win when you can. And then your Mustang badge on the plate holder, or the license plate. Yeah, just look at that color. This one and the Hummer here definitely shine in terms of colors, and actually the Porsche too, when we get to that. What a solid mix, though. You know, even though it is all recolors, they're still amazing recolors. Oh, and I didn't know the Charger was metallic. Guess never really paid attention to it. This one's going to be a nice one, too. The Charger SRT Hellcat. I've really been enjoying this casting, and it goes along really nicely with the basic, or the lower trim level Charger in the basic line. And I like that they've been giving it different colors than that Charger, mostly different colors, because they did do blue on both of them. But we have not gotten an orange one in the main line yet, or a yellow one. It'd be nice if they do, though, so we can match them up. See, what is that? The hood there's got like some residue on it. I don't know if that's from the styrofoam or what. But yeah, your headlights, your black grills everywhere, SRT on the front there. I'm actually surprised they included Hellcat on the packaging. Maybe they can because these aren't technically marketed for kids. Your Hellcat badge on the side there, your black 5-spoke rims, which look awesome on this. Stinger yellow. There we go. There's your Charger rear detailing. That looks really good. That's a really good decal print. Charger, SRT. And then just a little Hellcat on the side there, and that's all you get. No motor detail. I don't know if they have detailed the engine on this one yet. But I do. Let's see that. Oh, that's more residue right here from that styrofoam. Interesting. See, that might be a complication. You can see the area it rubbed on it. This might have been put into the packaging when the paint was still tacky. That's what it looks like. Still a really great release. Of course, quality control is not going to decipher that. Next, we have the Porsche 911 Carrera S. Oh my god, look at that blue. 2 metallic blue vehicles in this mix. That's kind of surprising. I figured there'd be a little... Well, I mean, it is very diverse, but... Then you got these two, which are very similar, but the gold rims kind of... They kind of, fix that. And yeah, see, here's one thing... Here's the issue with this packaging. Of course, I've already stumbled upon it. Look at that big bubble in the paint. That is awful, and you could not see that in the packaging. That's actually like a perfect circle too. That's kind of weird. But I'm gonna just double check. I mean, I could have missed it, but I'm pretty sure that was covered or almost covered in the packaging. Yeah, it had to have been, because if I put it so I can see it, the front end's covered up. Yeah, so that's gonna be the problem with these packaging, but we'll carry on. We got the headlight details, Porsche badge, your grille down below there. This awesome metallic blue, and it's actually a lot darker than the Hummer. Love the gold rims on the metallic blue, Subaru-esque. Taillights look good. 911 4S on the plate. I think they did that on all of them. Of course, released in red first, and then silver last year. Now we have the blue version with the opening door. Wow, that one was stuck. Did you hear that click it made? There was a lot of paint in there somewhere. Really great release, though. That definitely bugs me. I don't think I'm going to get another one over that, though. It's minimal. But let's go to my favorite, of course, which is the Lancer Evolution. No new models in this mix, so I normally save the new models for last, but there isn't any, so we'll just say my favorite for last. I know, cliche, it's the Lancer. But it is an amazing casting, and when they first announced this casting, I was super excited, and it has lived up to my expectations time and again. It's only gotten, 3 releases, but yeah, this is number 3. Blue last year, silver to debut, and now black. And this one fits the packaging the tightest. And here it is. Yeah, this one's got a little bit of paint warping on the side here too. Not as bad as the Porsche, but of course it's the side facing out. I wonder how those styrofoams are going to be for like long-term packaging, because I know, because something similar to what the Tamikas had could happen. Early 2000s Tamikas, if you keep them in their box with the plastic wrap for too long, it will start eating at the paint and it gets all bubbly. Here, I can show you. Oh no, I don't have it with me. Never mind. My Nissan X-Trail is like that. But yeah, it's all bubbly down the side, and that's because the plastic that they used to make the baggies on the early 2000s just reacted wrong with the paint they used. So now both of them are different, and it seems like they've both been okay. Of course, they remedied that pretty quickly once they found out that happened. But yeah, if you have any early 2000s Tamikas, do not keep them in the plastic wraps. That's why some of my friends recommend using the tea bags. But of course, I don't keep them in the boxes. They're always on display or in the cases or out getting photographs. So yeah, I just like the aesthetics of the boxes, but I don't use them for storage. So off track here, we'll get back to the Evo. You got nice headlight details, your Mitsubishi badge on the front there, and your fog lights down below. There's your engine detailing. I love the print for this one, the Dontec on the dual overhead cam. I don't know why I always try to say the name like it's a name. Mitsubishi. Got nice 5-spoke rims, your metallic black paint. Lancer on the back here, Mitsubishi, and then those classic taillights. Of course, it's a Lancer Evolution 4, I believe. Damn it, I don't remember Roman numeral. It's 4 or 5 because the 6s did not have the taillights on the trunk here. As I struggle to figure out Roman numerals. Damn, I can't even say it correctly. Oh, too far. Yeah, definitely the highlight here. This and the Porsche, of course, and the Mustang even, in terms of colors and releases and all that good stuff. I still think I prefer the blue Porsche, or the blue Evo from last year. Whoa. Can't even hold the camera. Let's get these all in frame, how about? And I'll take one nice thumbnail photo. There you are, guys. There's Mix 1 of 2024. Stay tuned for Mix 2. That will be coming very shortly, because that is definitely next on the list. As always, thank you all for watching, everybody. See you on the next one. Take care, guys. Bye for now.